building. The subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Celtics. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Knicks. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for the Knicks, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. This is the era of positionless basketball in the NBA. Celtics coach Brad Stevens said, "I don't have the 5 positions anymore. It's as simple as 3, either a ball handler, a wing, or a big. We've become more versatile as the years have gone on. And guys, teams are now looking for players who provide that kind of versatility." Back to you.
Thank you, DA. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Tristan Thompson is out there with Williams, and it's Tatum in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Julius Randle is out there with Alec Burks. And there's Nerlens Noel. Then it's Barrett, and it's Rose in at the 1. Now, here's Barrett. There's the pass to Noel. Rose against Walker. Rose gets the bucket.
Capable of scoring from anywhere on the court. Rose loves mixing it up inside and capitalizing.
And here's Walker. And here's Tatum for 3. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And when you're not connecting from deep, you got to mix it up. I mean, look to score inside more. They didn't do enough of that.
2 points. That one goes.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Boston now. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Well, it tells you a lot about who was the more aggressive team. I mean, they should have that same exact attitude tonight.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Well, that's the thing. Tatum's sneaky. He understands how to put the defender at a disadvantage.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now folks is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances. Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Walker against Rose. And Barrett now top of the key. No good with the triple. The Celtics on offense. Here's Walker. And the rejection by Noel. Burks the pass to Randall. He gets that one.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Over in the corner, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Brown's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Walker with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him. They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Walker the pass to Williams. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Fantastic recognition from Walker. Superb at reading the defense and torching them with the J.
Rose looking around. It's Randall with the drive. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Walker. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Williams finds Walker. It's stolen by Barrett. And now the Knicks on the break. Burks leading the charge. Here's Noel. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Walker against Barrett.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Walker's running. The offensive rebound. Williams can't hit. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the 76ers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Walker, following the basket by Julius Randle. Walker's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Celtics trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the 76ers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Knicks, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there. Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia. The 10-footer. That's good from Randle on the assist from Barrett. 8 points for Julius Randle.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Noel. Rose against Walker. Barrett. It's stolen by Brown. Walker in the corner. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, look at Walker's percentages from beyond the arc. I mean, tremendous improvement over the last few years.
Pass to Noel. He kicks it to Rose. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Yeah, and Derrick Rose, Kevin, with a new beginning after knee injuries derailed his career. He said, look, if load management had been around back then, he might still be a Chicago Bull.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And Derrick Rose, the youngest ever MVP in 2011, and it was the subsequent year that he sustained that first knee injury.
If you think back, he was playing over 40 minutes a night on a regular basis, and their team had 2-hour practices, tough ones, on off days. And so how can you keep up that type of demand on your body? Teams now tend to be more cautious with the burden they put on players.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Now here's Parker. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn. Walker's shot is off.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Payton looking around. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Toppin kicks to Rose. Latray. And Boston with the rebound. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Now here's Walker after the miss from Elfrid Payton. Here's Cornette. He's defended by Randle. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
It's taken away by Payton. Rose can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Outside Rose. Out to the wing. Walker against Payton. Randle outside. 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Gibson. Offline with his 3. Celtics trail by 4. Brown wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 8 points.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Fournier. Basket, good.
So explosive moving towards the basket. Ntilikina is terrific at getting into the lane.
Boston trailing. Outside, Smart. Passes it to Brown. No good on the triple. New York's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ntilikina passes to Pell. Here's Ntilikina. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart, wide open, he fires. No good from the wing. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Three-pointer on the way. Ntilikina can't hit. Boston's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Fournier passes to Parker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Left side, Fournier. Shoots over Toppin. The shot's good from Fournier. And the Celtics lead by 1. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Payton against Brown. Pass to Ntilikina. Kicks it to Toppin. Clock at 6. No good there. Good work defensively by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. The pull-up. Ntilikina with the rebound. Knicks shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Gibson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That is his first foul of the game. Nesmith, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Celtics shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Fournier passes to Smart. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Ntilikina. And the layup's good off the glass.
Fleshing out his offensive game over time. Ntilikina wants to keep improving in the paint.
26 seconds left to play here in the first. Payton against Smart. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Boston, no good that time either.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Julius Randle getting it done for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you can learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grip.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Marcus Smart. Neesmith is out there with Parker. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks, trailing by 2. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. A different look for New York. Noel's checked in for Gibson, and it's Burks in for Toppin. The Celtics also with a sub. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. That one is no good.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Parker's shot is off. New York trailing. Barrett the pass to Pell. Back to Barrett. And Boston with the rebound. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Ntilikina. He averages about 5 points a game. The Celtics working the ball around now. A nice shot by Neesmith.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Ntilikina. Now the pass to Barrett. Pass to Burks. Oh, Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's Boston. They're on a 10-1 run right now. Feeds it to Smart. It's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, there haven't been many misses at the line for this group of players. This is how the shooting guards around the league stack up when it comes to free throw shooting in the past 10 games. Marcus Smart on top.
You know, he's just the guy you do not want to send to the line. I mean, defenders always have to think twice about initiating contact with him because of that percentage.
That free throw, no good. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Rose comes in for Frank Ntilikina. The Celtics also changing it up. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Jason Tatum comes in for Fournier. And Walker subbed in for Marcus Smart. He hits the second from the line. And here's Boston. A big stretch here going 10-2. Passes to Williams. Thompson looking for an opening. Walker the pass to Thompson. He gets it in there. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Here's Randle, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Now, here's Nesmith. He has 6. Inside, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Now Rose. He's got 6. Randle with the ball. Here's Burks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Knicks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
And here's Walker. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Pass to Burks. Fires for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And it's in there.
So good shooting off the dribble. For Tatum, it's a comfortable, familiar scenario.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. To the left side wing. Noel dishes to Burks. Outside Rose. There's the triple. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. A nice shot by Tatum.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rose against Walker. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 9, and the bucket from Derrick Rose.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rose kicks to Barrett. The pass to Noel. Just 5 to shoot. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Thompson the bounce pass. Outside Walker. Outside Tatum. The three. Here's Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
For Boston, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And New York making a change here. Payton's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in.
It's amazing how far Randall has come. I mean, from a role player to budding star, and he's not done yet.
And Williams, here we go. Boston, no good that time either. Knicks trail by 8, and now the Knicks on the break. Barrett, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And yes, it's good.
An elite mid-range shooter. That's what he is. Even back in high school, Tatum will always have this in his arsenal.
So here's Burks. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. There's the feed to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And Boston has possession. Outside, Walker. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, Tatum with it. The Knicks pull it in. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Walker against Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the 6'4", 185-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
A different look for New York. Gibson comes in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Toppin in for Barrett. Fournier's checked in for the Celtics. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Boston leading by 7. He hits Brown with the drive. That one good for 2. Brown's got 10.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
Now Payton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Here's Burks. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He dishes it to Thompson. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Payton outside. Randall finds Payton. And here's Burks. Here's Randall. Passes it to Gibson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And the Celtics also making a change. Smart's checked in for Kemba Walker. And both free throws good from Gibson. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Down low. It's stolen by Randall. And now the Knicks on the break. Payton with the ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
The Knicks making a switch here. Pell's checked in. Free throw is good by Toppin. Here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. Celtics passing it around. Down kicks to Fournier. Pass to Smart. Tatum on the wing. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And he makes the first.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with this fiery approach to the game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Parker's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
1:57 left in the first half. Payton passes to Toppin. It's stolen by Brown. Here we go, one-on-one. Fournier trying to break loose. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Well, like a freight train running downhill, Smart, unstoppable in the open court.
Payton right side. And the pass to Ntilikina. Back to Payton. To the right side. Clock at 4. Trying his luck from deep. Ntilikina can't hit. Celtics leading by 10. Parker passes to Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And now a look at Jason Tatum. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 11th in scoring. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. And the second free throw, good. 58 seconds left now here in the second. Smart deciding where to go with it. And that one drops for him. Smart's got 6 in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Ntilikina. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Evan Fournier.
And when Ntilikina is penetrating with force, the defense has to act. Love the aggressiveness.
And so he hits both. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Smart. The pass to Parker. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Payton outside. And the rejection by Tatum.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Elfrid Payton. Elfrid, what's the game plan defensively in the second half?
We got to continue to stay home on shooters. They hit a lot of threes. If we cut that off, we have a good chance to win.
We'll see what happens there, EP. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 10 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. You have to feel good for Kemba Walker, a soldier for years in Charlotte, Kenny. He's found a system in Boston that suits him perfectly.
Equal opportunity offense in Boston. That's what I like about it. Everyone who touches the ball, the athletic wings, they're all playing around him, and Walker compliments him.
Yeah, listen, he fits the Celtics mode. He shows up, puts in the work every day, and he plays team ball.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Julius Randle is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Rose. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Barrett at the shooting guard. Burks' shot is good. Austin with the ball. They lead by 7. Tatum kicks to Brown. Pass to Williams. Now Tatum. Celtics passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Rose against Walker. Rose passes to Barrett. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. From deep, Rose kept alive. Randle, shot clock at 3. Here's Noel, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Noel. All free throws good from Noel. Celtics leading by 5. Walker finds Thompson. Back to Walker. Brown against Burks. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here's Randall. Good D by Thompson. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Tatum, no good.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Randall on the follow. Randall's got 16 points.
Ooh, this is what makes Randall so special. His ferocity on the boards is admirable.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Walker against Rose. He feeds it to Randall. The dish to Noel. Shot clock at 3. And here's Rose outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. They get it back. Brown dishes to Tatum. All going up court, and Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Boston leading by 6. Walker with it. 8 points for him. Tatum finds Walker. From the top of the key, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 10.
Walker is so adept at running these pick and rolls. He has a feel for when to pass and when to let it fly.
Rose against Walker. Now here's Rose. Guarded. Oh, wow!
Nice! Playmaker in every sense of the word. Rose is so good at breaking down defenses and creating for others.
Austin's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Walker kicks to Williams. Outside Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Trying to get open is Thompson. Count that one. Williams has got 5 now.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Rose gets the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And here's Rose. He's got 10. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Thompson. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Tatum, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Rose. Kemba Walker making his last shot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, man, the basketball IQ of Rose on display. I mean, it's just excellent work breaking down the D in the pick and roll.
Walker the pass to Williams. He kicks it to Tatum. Looking to end his cold spell. Randall with some nice D. Knicks trail by 6. For 3, Barrett. Randall passes to Noel. Second shot opportunity. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Walker in the post. Barrett covering. Shot's good by Walker.
And once Walker finds his rhythm, he stays aggressive. That's the kind of killer mindset he has to have.
Barrett dishes to Rose. Good work there as it goes. Rose has got 14 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Celtics leading by 6. Walker taking his time here. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
This is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
New York calls timeout. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Celtics also changing it up. Jabari Parker's checked in for Tatum. Evan Fournier comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Nesmith. Now here's Payton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Toppin. Parker with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lets it fly. Ntilikina with the rebound. And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Toppin. That shot, no good. Nice D from Fournier. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Smart. Boston getting another chance here. Walker against Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Elfrid Payton.
Look at the skill set Walker has. Superb at using his body inside to draw that contact.
And so Walker nails both of them.
A shoot-first point guard who can fill it up in a hurry. That's Walker, and quite simply, he's one of the game's best scorers.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Ntilikina. Stolen by Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart. And so Smart nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Knicks trail by 12. Now here's Payton. Outside Gibson. There's the pass to Toppin. Shoots over Walker. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Pass to Parker. Now here's Williams. Gibson with the steal. Here's Pell. Passes it to Ntilikina. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Payton passes to Toppin. Chalk up 2 there. Toppin's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Parker outside. Oh, that's blocked. Payton against Walker. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Payton against Walker. Outside Fournier. Parker inside. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Knicks trail by 8. Now Toppin. Outside Gibson. To the paint. Here's Ntilikina. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ntilikina's got 8.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Boston leading by 6. Outside, Smart. Parker outside. The kick out to Williams. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Parker with the steal. Fournier, that's for 2. Boston, no good that time either. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Payton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kemba Walker picks one up. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
First one falls for him. Randall's checked in for New York. Boston also with the sub. Thompson's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Smart. Buries the corner 3. Smart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
.114 left to play here in the third. Payton passes to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Here's Walker. The Knicks making the shot. Off target from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Boston, no good that time either. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
It's Brown with the drive. Count that one. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Here's Ntilikina. Lays it up off the glass.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Smart. Here's Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That free throw good from Brown.
Well, a player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Randall outside. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
I love the hustle from Parker there. This is the kind of defense his coaches love seeing from him.
The third quarter comes to a close. Boston on top. They're up by 8. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks trail by 8. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jaylen Brown. Tristan Thompson is out there with Jabari Parker. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Fournier in at the small forward.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Smart. Dishes to Thompson. Back to Smart. Parker kicks to Smart. From the arc. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Knicks shooting well. They're at 45%. Payton drives in. Good D by Thompson. Boston leading by 6. Smart passes to Brown. And the shot goes down.
He can go inside, he can shoot it, he can dominate on the fast break. And tonight, Brown is doing it all.
A different look for New York. Noel's checked in for Gibson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Elfrid Payton. The Celtics also with a sub. Tatum, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Rose. Kicks it to Noel. Lets it go from 11. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. Burks, he's checked in for Toppin. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fournier passes to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum on the wing. Looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the layup.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already, broad shoulders, and able to make shots through contact.
Rose with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Feeds to Randall. Pass to Burks. Banked in off the glass.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And Fournier kicks to Tatum. Back to Fournier. Thompson outside. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Barrett with the ball.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The three from Tatum. And the three ball is good. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Now the pass to Burks. Randall down low. He's guarded by Fournier. Barrett for three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his fourth assist in this one. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. He dishes it to Brown. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I tell you what, Brown is a powerful wing player. You like to get him the ball inside.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You look at Jaylen Brown. What a contribution.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Fournier passes to Thompson. Rose against Fournier. It's Brown on the wing. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Randall. And Boston with the rebound. Parker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Celtics leading by 8. Fournier finds Parker. On the wing, Brown. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter. And here's Rose. Randall left side. Barrett for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
The shot's good from Fournier.
This is the attitude Parker plays with, someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
Rose against Fournier. Barrett for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night, and the foul on Alec Burks. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Boston leading by 12. Now here's Fournier. Outside Tatum. And the rejection by Noel. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Tips it.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Burks' shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Tatum passes to Brown. The shot will not fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. Floats it up for Randall. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's a major league catch and flush right there. Randall's not a high flyer, but showing some explosiveness at the rim that time.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside Fournier. Thompson outside. Launches it. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Barrett. That one no good. Nice D from Fournier.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Pass to Tatum. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Rose. In the corner, Barrett with it. Off target from three-point range.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
A tremendous confidence in this young man. I mean, he understands the game. He believes he's going to make plays.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Evan Fournier. Knicks trail by 9. Passes to Randall. And then Randall slams it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Outside Tatum. Got a hand on it.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. And Noel throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walker's got 12 points here in the second half.
And Walker is downright insane with the ball, really showing off his insane ball handling abilities.
In the corner, Barrett with it. The three-pointer off the mark.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And that one falls for Williams.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Evan Fournier's checked in for the Celtics. Now here's Rose. It's Barrett on the wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good D by Thompson.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options. Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Burks.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke the aisle. So it's Boston now. Now Brown. to the middle. Here's Walker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And that's now 22 points for Walker.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
And he comes up with the deuce.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Walker dishes to Williams. Inside. And the slam by Williams. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 18 rebounds.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Brooks. Back to Rose. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Celtics.
Oh, man, these guys, bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
And a fast break now for New York. Here's Burks, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. Here's Tatum. Down low. Here's Williams. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 9. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
And he makes both free throws. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Boston leading by 7. Tatum down low. Burks covering. Tatum gets the bucket.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
Noel wide open. He fires. New York no good that time either. Rose against Walker. There's the dish to Tatum. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Derrick Rose. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Walker. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw right
now. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. So both teams changing it up here. Both good from the line that time.
Oh, and it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Now here's Rose. It's Barrett on the wing. The three-pointer no good. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Rebounded by Smart. Here's Pritchard. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.